Good morning, kids. Hope you are doing well at home. Today, classes, we are going to look at what we were doing last week, being the linear inequality. Last week, we looked at linear inequality, which involves brackets. Today, what we are going to look at is very simple. We already know the rules. We are looking at linear inequality that involves fractions or fraction. Let's quickly look at this. Assuming we have been given something like this. X over 2 plus 1 is less than 5. X over 2 plus 1 is less than 5. Now, in this question, what I want us to look at is, we are supposed to find A, the truth set, and B, we are to illustrate it on the number line. We are going to first find the truth set of this linear inequality. Then again, we will illustrate it on the number line. Okay. Notwithstanding, let's look at it. X over 2 plus 1 less than 5. What are we going to do? Yes, Joan. Good. We'll look for the LCM. In this, linear inequality, what is the denominator in this linear inequality? The only denominator is what? Yes. Good. 2. So the only denominator I can find is 2. So the 2 will serve as our LCM. And what are we going to use it for? Good. To multiply the terms. How many terms do we have in this? Yes, Abna. Good. 3 terms. How is it? We have x over 2 as 1 term, the 1 as also another term, and the 5 as another term. So in all, we have 3 solid terms in this linear inequality. So our LCM is 2. We are going to use the 2 to multiply through the 3 terms. Good. On that note, let's look at it. Our LCM, we introduce a bracket. Our LCM is 2 multiplied by the first term, which is x on 2. It is done. Before we go to the second term, what operation sign? Addition. Then another bracket. LCM is what? 2. We multiply by the second term, which is 1. Before we move to the third operation, third term, we have the less than sign. Then bracket 2 multiplied by 5. In our first bracket, what do you think we can do? Yes. Mesa will simplify. What could be simplified here? 2 and 2. Good. So these 2 will simplify these 2. When that happens, what will be left in the bracket? X. Good. What is here? Plus. What will be 2 times 1? And that gives us 2. Good. Our operation sign less than. And 2, 5 gives us what? 10. Now at this point, we are having x plus 2 is less than 2. Sorry, less than 10. What do you think we'll do at this point? Yes, Joan. Good. We'll group like terms. So what will it be? No class. X, good, less than 10 minus 2. Good. Then what will it be? X will be less than what? 8. Have we solved for x? Is x alone now? Good. Where is it? On the left hand side. And the 8 is also on the right hand side. So this will be the final result. But we are not done. Are we? No. What did the question demand for? First of all, it says we should look for the truth what? Set. So we go to the truth set. What do we say? A. Truth set. Bring your equal sign and your curly bracket. What was our variable? X. So you say x is such that x was less than what? 8. So that becomes the truth what? Set. Is that it? Good. Second question says what? Illustrate it on the number what? Line. So B, draw the number line. Not a big one, of course. Just a short one. In this case, when you look at it, our result is positive 8 or 8. So we can let the positive side be more than the negative side. So you can even have here 0, probably negative 2. Now 2, 4, 6, 8, then probably 10. Our result was positive 8. So the first and foremost thing is to draw the circle on positive what? 8. So we draw our circle on positive 8. There is it. Then we must look at exactly where the arrow is pointing towards. Our arrow is moving towards the west direction or to our left. So it goes this way. Show the arrow. Then again, our arrow, is it bearing any sign? No, it doesn't have any sign. So for that matter, the circle will not be shaded. So that will be the answer for our number line. And we have already gotten our truth set. Let's quickly look at our second question. We have negative half into bracket 3x minus 4 greater than 3x minus 7. Now this. We are supposed to find x. We are going to look at the truth set and we'll look at the number line. This is still a linear inequality which involves fraction. What is the only denominator here? 2. How many terms do we have? 3. Don't forget, this one, the whole of this is one entity, one term. This is also one term, as well as this is also another term. So 3 terms. So the LCM is 2. So in this case, you are going to have a big bracket. 2 multiplied the negative half into bracket 3x minus 4 is greater than 2 times 3x minus 2 times 7. Good. In this case, what do we do? We simplify. So what we left? Negative 1 into bracket 3x minus 4 greater than 6x minus 14. At this point, what do we have? A linear inequality which involves bracket. Good. So what are we going to do? We expand. Good. What are we expanding with? Negative. Good. If you are opening a bracket with negative, what does the rule say? The rule tells us that if it is negative, the signs in the bracket must what? Change. Good. So what sign is here? Positive. So what does it become? Negative. Good. What does this one also become? Positive. So 1 times 3x gives us 3x. 1 times 4, 4. Greater than 6x minus 14. At this point, what do we do? We group like terms. Good. So that becomes what? Negative 3x minus 6x greater than negative 14 minus 4. Good. What are we going to get here? Negative 9x greater than negative 20 what? 8. What do we do? We divide both sides by negative 9. Good. So now becomes what? X is greater than... Hey! Are you serious? We are dividing by what? Negative. So what happens? Very good. The sign must change. So here becomes negative 9x less than negative 28. We divide it by negative 9, here by negative 29. This simplifies this. Now this negative cancels this. How many groups of 9 can we get from 28? That is 3. 3, 9, 27. Remember what? 1 out of 9. So this is going to be the case. Let's look at a number line of this nature. Here, our answer is positive 3, then a fractional part. So again, 0, negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first whole number is 3. Here is it. How do we locate this 1 out of 9? In between 3 and what? 4. Down here. Then you draw a circle here. The arrow goes this way. So you show it. The arrow is not having any bar, so there's no need for you to shade the circle. Good. Let's take the last one. Then the assignment will follow. Right. Let's look at something like this. 2/3 into bracket x plus 5 less than 1/4 into bracket 5x minus 3. This is what? Still linear inequality which involves fraction. This time around, how many denominators? 2, 3, and what? 4. So what will be the LCM of 3 and 4? Yes, Makara. 12. Good. How many terms? 2. Good. So here, big bracket. 12 multiplied by 2 over 3 into bracket. X plus 5 less than 12 1 over 4 into bracket 5x minus 3. Good. What do we do? Simplification. This divides this 4 over here 3. So what is 4 times 2? 8 x plus 5 less than 3 5x minus 3. Okay. What do we do? Expand. What will it be? 8x, yes, plus what? 40, less than what again? 8x minus what? Okay, here is 7. Oh, okay. So here will be also 339. So we are going to have 8x minus, let's make this place 4 and see. 4. Well, let's make it 7. So if it is 7, then 3 9 27. Oh. Sorry. 3 3. So 3 5 15x 9. So we have minus 15x less than negative 9 minus 40. This will give us negative 7x less than negative 49. What do we do? We have negative 7x less than negative 49. Divide both sides by 7. What happens? Sign changes. So negative 7x negative 49. Divided by negative 7 by negative 7. Negative will simplify negative. So 7 divides this 7. So that is that. That will be the end of today's lesson. Next week we are going to look at sets. Sets. So quickly take these assignments, then do them, try to submit it. So, thank you.